I am so tired, but today I started at 8:30. We did programming, and it was basically like a work on your assignment kind of class. We just did individual work, group work, whatever. You finish your coding assignment. Was like 4 questions, four situations, and then you have to code accordingly to give the result that they're asking for. I literally took the whole hour to review my codes so that there's nothing wrong, because I did it at home. So I went to class and I just spent like 1 hour checking everything and like rereading everything, like the instructions and obviously the code itself. After that, I had calculus. It was like a review class for the practice quiz. No, the quiz tomorrow and the test next week. So nothing new. We just covered all the limits, rules, and all the chain. No, not the chain. The piecewise functions. And then when they're asking for a limit, or when there's a algebra like a value A and a value B, but then there's like 3 or 4, maybe 4 functions that are piecewise. So then you look for A and B. Let's say in each function, they give you variables that you don't know, and they go like, what are the values of A and B if the function is continuous, like the entire piecewise function is continuous. And then there's a derivative. They go like, okay, so if you found the function at that point, what is the derivative? Basically, what's the slope when x is equal to something. And I had English. Basically, I'm sensing that the English teacher is telling us all the information. Well, he like talks about the text, right? I think everything that he's just talking about, I won't say the word yap, the stuff that he's talking about is gonna be on the test. Because there's a test coming up next week, and he briefly mentions it. But I'm sensing that everything that we're reading until now is gonna be on the test. And I think details of what he said in class is gonna be on the test. And the bad news is, the entire class is basically sleeping for like 2 hours every single time. So I think if you didn't listen, you're quite doomed for the test next week. And we had like a dozen of classes. And right after that, I had mechanics. We started the Newton's law, the 3 Newton's law. So one that's taught about inertia, the other one that's about the force, the reaction, and another one about the force net equals to 0.